Hello, I'm Joe the Oak Tree. You may know me for representing Thor or Jesus. I also stand for the word okay. Drop the A, and everything is A-OK. And today, you're joining me for an Ask Me Anything with Mrs. Frisbee's class. I believe it's second grade. So let's start with the first question from Jenny. She's 8. And Jenny asks, do you have a family? Well, Jenny, all trees have family, believe it or not. And as you can see, most of my family has been cut down around me because most of our family grows underneath us, like our children. So make sure no one cuts down the little trees underneath the big trees because those are my children. Thank you, Jenny. That was a great question. And here's a question from John. And John asks, can I go pee? Well, John, trees do go pee. You know, on a hot day when the sun's out and it's not raining and you're standing next to trees, you might feel some water drip on you. Yeah, that's trees peeing. That was a good question, John. And Billy asks, do you have video games? Well, Billy, we don't have electricity out here, or tablets, or PlayStations, or any Xboxes or computers. So I don't think we have any video games. But what we do have is an extensive neural network that runs underneath the ground. We connect into these networks, which are built by mushrooms. Yes, mushrooms connect all trees. I can talk to a tree that's 1,000 miles away. That should give you something to think about, Billy. Cat asks, why did you choose to be a tree? Well, Cat, why did you choose to be a cat? I guess we don't choose what we want to be, or do we? My grandfather once told me that we choose our parents before we come into this life. That should make you have that should give you something to think about for a while, Cat. Thanks for the question. David asks, how's the wind up here? Well, David, how's the wind down there? Actually, you know, it'd be great if you guys know if the wind's going to pick up during the day. If you could come out and let us know, seeming you have TV and you watch the Weather Channel, because that'd give us a chance to dig in our roots and we can prepare for the storm. Bianca asks, do you have a mommy and a daddy? Yes, Bianca, I do, but they're long gone. I'm over 762 years old. Although most people think if you cut us down and count the rings inside of us, that's our age. That actually has nothing to do with our age. That's just how many times we put on our clothes. Or how many times we change our clothes through our lifetime. You guys change your clothes every day. We don't. We might change it once or twice a year. Oh, let me see what other questions we have here. What happens if a tree gets chopped down and they forgot to put their name? Well, I'm glad. What do you think what happens if a tree gets chopped down? We die. Yes, and it hurts. How would you feel if someone chopped you up with an axe? Susie asks, can you see? Well, Susie, thank you. We don't see like you. We don't have eyes. Like I was saying before, we're connected into a neural network that the mushrooms grow for us because we provide the mushrooms food or sugar that comes from our roots. Yes. And also, when if there's a tree next to us that needs help, we can give them nutrition with our from our roots. We just pass it into the mushroom roots, and then the roots of the mushrooms will pass it on. And if you look at my old friend Davy here, well, Davy talked too much, and everyone stopped helping him out. He got sick, and he needed some nutrition from all his buddies, but we kind of got sick of him because he got really annoying, and Davy died. There's Davy. And I already answered this question, but I'll read it anyways. Can you communicate? Yes, we communicate. We can communicate kind of like your internet, except it's more physical. As long as you stop building all of your roads, that cuts us off when you guys bulldoze all of our roots and neural networks. How would you like it if we came in your towns and cut down all your internet cable lines and whatnot? It wouldn't be very nice, now would it? No, you wouldn't be able to use your internet, play your video games. Well, how would you feel? We we don't come over and chop down your stuff. So maybe you guys shouldn't come over here and chop down our stuff. Well, I think on that note, we'll probably end it for today. But be sure to tune in next time to an AMA with an oak tree named Joe.